Listen, they're not running a billboard to be cute. They're running a billboard to get you to call because your AC just went out and you're going to drive by that thing enough times. That billboard might cost them $3,000-4,000 if they generate 100 leads off that a month. They're paying $30 a lead. How do you know if businesses are purchasing leads? Well, a really easy way to figure that out is you can go to some of these different lead sources. For instance, like the customer that I was just talking to, the customer we're bringing on right now, he buys his leads or he gets his referrals from a place called A Place for Mom and caring.com, right? And you can actually go on there and see the different businesses that when you submit, or you could submit yourself and just see the businesses that called you. You can see that. Another place you can go is Thumbtack or Home Advisor. Another thing you guys can look at is, like, as much as you don't want to believe they're paying for leads, when you get your coupon clipper in the mail, okay, they're not advertising for anything more than they want to generate a lead from the advertising, excuse me. So, you know, the direct resources are going to be those ones that it's just, you know, pay per lead, you know, Thumbtack, Home Advisor, you know, and then some of these different industries have their own niche markets as well. Those are going to be easy ones. But then don't forget advertisements. You see a billboard. I saw a great billboard today. It was right on the freeway. It said, or maybe it wasn't today. It was a couple days ago. And it says, "Your wife is hot." And it was like, so I looked at it. I was like, that's a good ad. I'm like, what are they selling? And it's like, you know, hey, call our AC specialist to come in and, you know, and service you. And they had their phone number right there. Listen, they're not running a billboard to be cute. They're running a billboard to get you to call because your AC just went out and you're going to drive by that thing enough times. That billboard might cost them $3,000-4,000 if they generate 100 leads off that a month. They're paying $30 a lead, right? Whatever that number is that they're paying. But you can figure all that stuff out. The coupon clipper, you can find out what it costs to advertise in the coupon clipper that you get in your mail. You know, hey, I used to own a coupon clipper. Okay, so let's say a half-page ad is, you know, $3,000, $2,000, right? You know, you can have discussions with these business owners and say, like, hey, you know how many calls or customers you get from that? Yeah, we get this many calls. Just break down the math for them. Okay, cool. So you pay about X amount per lead, right? It's always comes down to the lead. There's very few people that are advertising for branding. Okay. Now, sometimes you get this with like the realtors and people like that, mortgage brokers that do it for branding, right? Because they want to be known all over town. But for the majority of small businesses that we're gonna work with, they're only advertising on the billboards or the radio, the television, or where have you, to generate a lead, to generate a phone call, and that's what we're experts at. But our channel is the internet, right? We have this, like I said earlier, we have this time and place where, you know, the internet has not been around that long. And we literally are able to use the internet as our own channel, as our own network, as our own television station, as our own billboard. And if that doesn't freaking jack you up, I don't know what will, to be honest with you, because that's exciting. Because it used to be, in order to generate leads, you had to have a major network or a major radio station or a major billboard or what have you. And so it was all dominated by really big, really, really deep pockets. And now we're in this time and space where I can take my 10-year-old daughter and teach her how to get a billboard up on the web and rent that sucker out, right? Now, billboard is a lead gen property, right? So, man, it's an exciting time to be alive. It's an exciting time to be in this business. And listen, I get busy with a lot of the projects I'm working on, but, you know, I've every once in a while, I'll take like a few days and I'll just fully focus in on this. And it never ceases to amaze me how easy it is. Now that I'm an expert, that is, okay? It didn't start out easy, and it won't, and it shouldn't, okay? Nothing easy. If it was so easy, freaking every Tom, Dick, and Harry is going to be doing this, right? But once you kind of get it and you start to become, you know, a professional at this craft, and it's so easy to go out there and give yourself raises. And that should be so exciting for so many of you guys that have maybe been in the workforce for 10, 15, 20 years, and you can never get ahead in life. This is your chance, but you got to stick with it. You got to have a strong mind. You got to surround yourself with people like us to keep you rolling. I get it, man. When you work for yourself, when you work in this internet business and you sit at your house and this is your office and you're out on an island by yourself, man, you need a dose of this Tuesday, Thursday call to sometimes jack you out of the headspace you let yourself get in, and you start telling yourself and selling yourself that, dude, man, I'm just going to go back and get a job. No, that ain't the solution, man. You got to have a little grit. Reach out to us. Let us help you along, okay? Trust me, it's better on the other side when you control your destiny instead of someone else telling you what you got to do, when you got to show up, and how much I'm going to pay you. That's bullshit. In my opinion, it's no way to live. vehemently against it. That's why I'm an entrepreneur, and I want you guys to be entrepreneurs as well. Let's keep moving.